Hello and welcome to the Adam Talks YouTube channel. Today we're going to be having a look at my Dolce Gusto coffee maker, but also just considering whether it's worth buying one or not compared to buying coffees on the high street. Now, this machine, basically it is just something where you put water in the back there. You then put a pod, which I've already done, in the top here. Put the button on, it starts flashing, and when it's static, it's ready. So what we would then do is put the cup in there. That is a drip tray, but my glass won't fit in there with the drip tray. And we turn it on. And then the coffee is being made. It is as simple as that. This is the pod that you get with it. These cost, if you were to buy them in a supermarket, 25 pence each. You can get them cheaper when they're on offer or from Amazon, and that is something that is to be considered when talking about cost. But if we just go with 25p for the sake of the video, and this is the flat white. There are other flavours. If you get, say, something like a cappuccino or a latte, it does cost about 50p because you've got to get two of the pods, one for the milk, one for the coffee. This is just a drink on its own, and here is the result. It looks pretty good. So we're just going to talk about costs for a second. So I was just looking at the average price of a coffee, and it costs £2.40 per coffee for, like, say, a flat white cappuccino, that kind of thing, in a Costa on the high street. That equates to £876 a year. Now, if this these ones here, so the flat whites, 25p each, it actually works out as £91.25 per year. If you were to use one of the coffees that had two flavours, it would be £182.50 a year. So quite a substantial saving, you'll have to admit, for just buying these pods. Now, the machine in itself costs, it's £30 on Amazon at the moment. There will be a link below. There'll also be a link for these and any other flavours that I like. But yeah, £30 on Amazon at the moment. You can, certain retailers will try and sell it for £80. So it's not as if you can get it for £30 everywhere, and the price on Amazon obviously goes up and down, but just bear that in mind. But if it was £30, if you were able to get it for that much, and you had 14 of these flat whites as opposed to 14 flat whites from a coffee shop, it would only take 14 coffees to offset the cost of the coffee machine. And then obviously anything else on top of that is savings. Now, in terms of the actual quality of the coffee itself, now, as you can see, and this is my favourite one here, it says flat white. It tastes nothing like a flat white. It's really nice, and it's got a sweet flavour. It's quite sort of like silky. Flat white, if you get it from Costa or Starbucks or anywhere like that, is quite strong. So yeah, nothing like a flat white, but I do like it. So in terms of the quality of the coffee, if you're looking for proper good coffee, if you really enjoy your coffee from a coffee shop, unfortunately this machine is not going to compare to that. The cappuccinos, the lattes, whatever it is, they are not as good. But what I would say is, you know, sort of going from spending £876 a year to £91.25 a year. And by the way, when I say per year, that's if you were to buy one every day. I know most people aren't doing that, but it just gives an idea. You know, it's a lot of extra costs. So if you can kind of take a decrease in the quality of the coffee, but for, you know, sort of a tenth of the price, for me, that's worth it. Especially going into work, what I like to do, because I don't have time to drink one of these in the morning, is I have a keep hot and keep cold bottle. So I just make two pods, put it in this keep hot bottle, and it kind of lasts me till midday, and it stays really hot. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. But yeah, that is it. Nowhere near as good as if you do buy them from Costa or Starbucks or whatever. But when you think financially, that like sort of roughly £800 a year difference can add up. £800 could be a lot if you were to put that into savings over years in terms of investments, which retirement and that kind of thing. So realistically, if you're currently buying coffee every day, do just consider the other options. This isn't the only coffee machine. There are different ones in the market, so feel free to do your research. Again, you know, different flavors for different coffee machines. So it might be that the Nescafe ones you don't like, but you like the other ones. There is a big market of them out there. So yeah, that is the end of the video. If you liked it, please do give it a like. If you could comment on it and also subscribe to the channel for more things about saving money, making money, and that sort of thing, that would be great. I will see you guys next time.